Mom, I'm sorry. Thank you for not giving up on me when I was a mess. I'm going to get a steady job for my wife and daughter.
Thanks, though. I don't want to go with Mom.
I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me. This happened back when I was still in elementary school. At the time, my brother Takashi Sakaniwa was a university student, and he had a girlfriend he was so in love with, he was ready for a student marriage.
I'll make you happy. I swear. So will you marry me? But that love ended in a breakup. My brother spiraled, dropped out of college, and stopped working. We were close siblings, but even as a kid, I could tell what he was doing wasn't okay. Still, there was a part of him that remained kind. One day, he brought home a girl about my age, saying he picked her up near Tokyo Station. If you've got nowhere to go, come stay here. I'm barely around, but my mom and little bro are. You're close in age with my brother, might get along. A kid doesn't belong in a place like that.
I'm Yoshiki Sakaniwa. Nice to meet you.
I'm Akane Irikata. Hey, is it really okay for me to be here?
Yeah, just make sure you go back home at least to sleep, okay? Or I'll get arrested.
Okay, got it. But am I really not a bother? Oh, you're not a bother at all. Oh, you must be hungry. Hang on, okay? Anything you can't eat? I can eat anything. Thank you so much.
From that day on, Akane, 1 year younger than me, basically started living at our place. When we were in high school,
Mom, there's someone I want you to meet. Is that okay?
Takashi appeared in the suit he had tailored for college, and we hadn't seen him look like that in 5 years. This seems important. So well.
I want you guys to hear this too.
Huh? Guys includes me too?
Following Mom's suggestion, we moved to the Japanese-style room where Takashi introduced a woman with a toddler.
This is Remy and her daughter Kokoa. I'm planning to marry her.
The sudden announcement left the three of us wide-eyed.
Mom, I'm sorry. Thank you for not giving up on me when I was a mess. I'm going to get a steady job for my wife and daughter. I wanted you to hear my resolve today.
Wait a sec. Don't tell me that kid is yours?
Unfortunately, no. She's Remy's daughter from a previous relationship.
Right.
But I'm going to legally adopt Kokoa and raise her as my own.
His eyes filled with strong will. Looked like the brother I used to know.
Papa! So, you're getting married, but how are you going to support them right now?
That's...
Takashi stammers at Mom's sudden question, but she sighs quietly as if expecting it, and continues.
It's fine. The three of you can live here. Your dad's away on assignment, so there's space. As long as you're looking for a job, you'll manage.
Mom, thank you.
Thank you so much. Congrats on getting married, Takashi. I kind of feel like I didn't need to be here, though. I wanted you to be a witness too, Akane-chan. Who are you?
Huh? Me? I'm Yoshiki. Do you remember that? Kokoa reaching out her little hand toward me was just too cute. 3 years passed, and I became a law student in college. True to his word, my brother used an old college friend's connection to land a sales job in fire safety equipment.
Kokoa, anything you want for your birthday?
A big stuffed animal.
As if trying to make up for lost time, he worked like mad and started earning real money. He became a great husband and father in every sense, but...
So, let's play.
While I was napping, Cocoa barged into my room. Since my brother's always busy working, Cocoa might actually be closest to me. Okay, after breakfast.
It's already lunchtime.
As Cocoa led me downstairs, Mom and Akane were chatting in the living room.
You sleep too much just because college is on break.
You still wake up early, Akane. Even on break. You don't look the type.
You can't do unhealthy things with an unhealthy body, right?
What are you, a rock musician?
I was gonna take Koa out to play, but she said she wouldn't go unless you came too, so we waited.
Compared to when we first met, Akane is shockingly cheerful now. She ran away from home because her mom was neglecting her. Our mom reported it to the child services. Because of that, her dad found out and her parents divorced.
I'm so sorry, Akane. I shouldn't have interfered. No, it's okay. Thanks to that, I get to live with my dad now. I'm happy.
She still spends a lot of time here, but it looks like she got out of a neglectful environment. By the way, Akane's mom apparently already had some mental issues, and after the divorce, her condition worsened and she was hospitalized. Still, how did she turn out like this? Starting in high school, Akane got really into Jirai K fashion. She had no more ties to the streets around Tokyo Station, but maybe she still felt a connection.
Hurry up and get ready. I'll give you this energy drink instead of lunch.
Can I please just have actual breakfast? She was actually my first crush, but now she's more like family. Thus, we came to the movie theater inside Ion Mall to watch a kids' anime.
Big fist of everything.
Oh, mystery solved with brute force. Muscle Detective Holmes, the barbarian, huh? Isn't this kind of bad for kids?
Huh? Why? It's realistic. Criminals are powerless in the face of overwhelming violence.
That's a terrible kind of realism. Hey! After the movie, we came to the food court so Cocoa could eat some snacks and take a break. Then, as usual, Akane quietly spoke while sipping her energy drink.
By the way, how's Remy been lately?
Same as ever, she leaves Cocoa with Mom and is constantly out. Right after the wedding, Remy was doing housework quietly, but she started spending more and more time away. Now, she and my brother argue more often.
She went out again today before you woke up. Like it was totally normal.
Mom's tried to talk to her a few times, but since she was the reason my brother got back on his feet, we can't be too harsh.
That woman gives off the same neglect vibe as my mom. What did Takashi ever see in Remy?
According to him, when he started dating Remy and spending time with Cocoa, he felt like he had a family.
But now she's acting neglectful. What a joke.
Too bad, huh? They didn't wait for you to grow up, Akane.
No, I'm telling you, it's not like that. Takashi is like a god to me. But gods aren't romantic interests, okay?
Yeah, whatever you say.
It's true!
Even though you've got those secretly taken pics of him.
Those are holy relics. Sacred! I don't have them for any impure reasons.
Why can't I just be honest? As always, the self-loathing hits later. I glance over and see Akane growling like usual.
You used to be so sweet and kind to me, but lately you're just not cute anymore.
Thanks to a certain someone, I've toughened up.
What's that supposed to mean? You're the worst. Big Bo, big sis, no fighting, okay?
Coco suddenly looks up and says it softly, clearly worried. No, we're not fighting.
This is called banter, okay? It means we're good friends. Really? Then, does that mean Papa and Mama are actually good friends too?
Her words leaves us speechless. She must hear their fights often. After a brief pause, Cocoa goes back to munching on her snack. Still, what does Remy even do out there?
Probably cheating or something.
No, come on. I want to believe that's not it. But seriously, who knows? A few days later, Remy hadn't come home for a while, so the four of us had dinner without her. Then she showed up at the table. She seemed drunk.
I'm home. Oh, I'm not eating dinner tonight.
That's all she said before trying to go straight to her room. Hold up. Where the hell have you been this late?
What? You got a problem with that?
Of course I've got a problem. You leave Coco with us and just go out having fun. What the hell are you doing?
Well, excuse me for being bored when all you do is work.
What do you expect? I've got to support you two.
Didn't think you'd turn into some goody-goody. You used to be fun and easy to talk to.
It's time you took your role as a parent seriously.
So what if I'm a parent? I'm still me. If you've got that much to say, then let's just get divorced. That's what you want, right?
The word divorce hit us like a truck. Takashi, me, everyone froze. Where the hell did that come from? What about Cocoa? She's family. Family? Remy scoffs and laughs through her nose then.
Don't try to chain me and my daughter down just because you're infertile.
The moment she said that, the whole room froze. Yes, my brother was infertile. He found out in a premarital screening with his college girlfriend, and that's why they broke up. My brother always loved kids. Of course he thought he'd have a happy family someday. But that future was taken from him in an instant, and he broke down. Was I really just chaining Remy and Coco down? Bro.
Think about the divorce, okay?
Remy said that casually before disappearing into her room. After Remy left, the dinner table was silent. Only the TV played in the background. I didn't know what to say to my brother and mom.
Hey, Big Bo. What's divorce?
The question caught me completely off guard. It's okay, Cocoa. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Now come on, everyone. Let's eat.
Even so, to Cocoa, Remy is her one and only mother. This isn't something we can decide lightly. The next morning, it was a holiday, but I woke up early and headed downstairs. Yo, Yoshiki. Morning. You're up early today. From his tired, pained expression, I could guess what was on his mind. Don't overthink it, bro. Remy probably just said too much in the heat of the moment. No. She meant every word. She brought up the time I proposed and swore I'd make her happy. Now she says she'll divorce me and demand alimony. She even said she's taking Coco with her, even though she knows how close she is with us. That's insane. Totally selfish. Was marrying her a mistake? No, that's not. Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'm not quitting my job. I'm not really worried or anything. My brother had fully recovered, or so I thought, but I could feel the foundation starting to shake.
You're eating too, right, Yoshiki?
Yeah, I'll eat later. You go ahead. Just then, the doorbell rang at the front entrance. Akane must be here. That's what I instinctively thought, and I gestured to Mom to hold back and stood up to go to the door.
Oh, you're up early today. Morning, Yoshiki.
Sure enough, Akane was standing outside. It was hard to tell because of her makeup, but she looked a little annoyed.
Something happened? You got that thinking too hard face on.
She said what I was just about to ask. Well, we've known each other almost 10 years. Guess we're just that attuned. No. I mean, it's just... Suddenly, we heard footsteps pounding down the stairs, and then...
No, I don't wanna go with Mom!
Coco suddenly ran into me crying.
Whoa! What happened?
Cocoa! What's wrong? Then Remy came down the stairs sluggishly.
She asked what divorce was, so I explained. Then she suddenly started freaking out. Kids, right? Divorce? Wait, what are you talking about? That's none of your business.
Remy snapped coldly. I whispered to Akane. She and my brother had a bit of a fight last night.
It wasn't a fight. I just said if I couldn't have my freedom, I'd get a divorce. Divorce is bad. I want to stay here. Doesn't matter what you want. It's up to your dad.
You act like this doesn't concern you. But if you'd just stop running around, this wouldn't even be a thing.
No way. If I had to stay put, I'd die of boredom. You don't even work. A mom with a kid getting divorced? Are you stupid? How do you expect to survive? What are you talking about? He adopted her. He has legal duty to support her. Even if we divorce, of course I'll get child support.
Hearing that, something clicked in my head. No. If you're getting divorced, you're leaving Coco here.
What are you saying? I'm her biological mother. Of course I'm taking her.
That's what I thought too. But like you just said, my brother adopted her.
So what if he adopted her?
That means my brother is legally her parent too. Even if it goes to court, you won't automatically get custody. Plus, we've got no stable income, and we've been dumping Coco on our mom while we go off playing around. You've got a weak case for custody. Yeah, I study law after all. I know at least this much.
What's going on here at the front door?
Mom and Big Bro. As I was talking with Remy, Mom and Takeshi showed up. Big Bro, I think custody of Coco will be fine. I heard. Thanks for thinking this through. But if possible, I want Coco to grow up happy with a real mother in her life.
That may be your wish, Takashi, but just having a mother isn't enough.
Mom?
Remy, I've tried to be gentle till now, but I'm going to be clear. What you're doing is child neglect. And you call yourself a mother. What the hell? Fine. If you want Cocoa so bad, take her. We're getting divorced, and I'll at least get alimony. Too bad. You're the one who will be paying.
Akane, who had been quietly observing, suddenly muttered.
I've got photos of you cheating.
Remy's face goes pale as Akane shows her phone.
And not just that. I followed you for a single day and caught you on dates with 3 different guys.
So that's why she seemed moody earlier.
No, that's fake. Those are doctored photos. Fake, huh? Well, doesn't matter. A proper investigation will prove the truth.
Akane, is that true?
Sorry, Takashi. I acted on my own.
No, it's fine. Deep down, I kinda suspected too. Remy was always wild and free. That's what first drew me to her. But after I met Coco and started taking care of her, I felt something. Family. I wanted to become a family with Remy and Cocoa. I thought if we became mom and dad, we'd settle down. I knew Remy was attracted to how messed up I used to be.
Exactly. You suddenly became all responsible and boring.
I thought once she accepted being a mom, she'd change. That's why I trusted her, even when I had doubts.
Because I believe the child needs their mom. No, I still believe that. I can't have kids. I'm infertile. That's why I decided to make Cocoa my one and only daughter for life. For her, I'd do anything, even endure this. I always dreamed of having a happy home with kids. Even now, knowing she cheated, I'm not fully sure about divorce.
Takashi, I'm sorry. I'll stop cheating, so please, please forgive me.
Maybe sensing a crack in his resolve, Remy clung to him. Even though she was the one who brought up divorce in the first place. Now that she realized she won't get anything and might have to pay alimony, she's clinging to him. Big bro, Remy's been betraying you this whole time.
Shut up! Stay out of our marriage! Takani? Kokoa was crying, saying she didn't want to go with Mom. She did say divorce is bad, but she never once said I can't live without Mom. What's that supposed to mean, you freak? Takani, you've been blessed with such a loving family. You wouldn't get it.
Akane looks conflicted, hesitates a moment, then clearly states,
Some parents, like my mom, are actually a negative in their kid's life.
A parent who's net negative just by existing.
Takashi looks up, startled as if he finally realized something.
Yeah, Akane's mom was awful, but still. When it comes to neglect, Remy's right up there. Kokoa only turned out okay because we were around.
We're here. So if you're worried she'll lack love, don't be.
Exactly. We'll give her all the love she could ever need. Papa?
Thanks, everyone.
Then Takashi turned to Remy, having made up his mind.
Remy, let's split up. I've hit my limit.
Wait! I'll change! Just like you did.
I gave you so many chances, but instead of improving, things just got worse. The truth is, you were never cut out to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm sorry I tied you down for so long with my selfish hopes.
That's not true. I just said that stuff in the heat of the moment.
As for closure, I'll be feeling for damages over the affair. But even so, you're still Coco's mother. So if she ever wants to see you, please be open to it. In fact, if you're on visitation rights, I promise I'll consider it seriously. Our paths are splitting now, but I swear I'll give Coco all the love I have.
Realizing she can't change his mind, Remy lets out a small sob and crumples to the floor. After that, my brother and Remy officially divorced, and just as I predicted, he got full custody of Cocoa. Actually, Remy didn't even fight for custody or ask for visitation rights. With no family to lean on, she had to get a part-time job to pay the damages from her affair.
Her cheating partner? Huh, who knows? There were too many to count. I'll cooperate if you want to investigate.
And as for the guy or guys involved, turns out there were easily 10 or 20, counting one-night stands. We hired a detective to look into it, but since it was all in the past, how much we can trace is still unclear. Then came Coco's birthday. My brother took a day off to throw her a party from the afternoon.
Cocoa, here's your promised birthday present.
Yay! It's huge! I love you, Papa.
Do you ever feel lonely without Mom?
Takashi asked suddenly.
Nope, not at all. She was never really around anyway.
In the end, I wonder what Cocoa meant to Remy.
She wanted custody at first, so I don't think she didn't love her at all. She just always put herself first.
Then, we'll just have to love her enough for both of us. Akane nods. I stupidly try to nudge her with a joke. Want to volunteer to be a new mom?
I told you no. That's not what this is.
What's all the fuss about?
Takani? No, it's nothing.
Nothing, huh? Go on. Confess already. Big bro's single now.
Wait a sec. Yoshiki. Still confused? Akane likes you, man.
Oh, no! Takani, why would you say that?
Come on, if I don't say something, you two will never move. Akane's been asking me for advice since like 5 years ago.
My brain froze for a second, then rebooted. When I looked at her, Akane's face was beet red with embarrassment. What? But I had secret photos of your brother.
Like I said, he's just a hero to me. He saved me. If it's photos you want, I've got plenty of yours, Yoshiki. You were the one who always stayed by my side. Aw, this confession is the worst.
Sorry, I'm actually really happy right now because my first love was... Family isn't defined by blood, but by love. And so, we're already a family.
Aw, very cute. Takani is a hero. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!